Hello, world.
Welcome to our podcast where we talk about anything and everything.
Nothing is off limits.
This is Everything Electrified with Hiba and James.
Shut up and sit down.
Hey guys, welcome back to episode 9 of our podcast. We are here again for another week. How is everybody doing? Go ahead and let me know. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and give us a big thumbs up if you like this content so we can continue doing what we're doing. So, James, I'm gonna start
Yes.
with off something. We're getting close to
Uh-oh.
Halloween. We're getting
Yes.
closer and closer every week to Halloween, and
Yeah,
it's
don't
probably
don't don't remind me. I don't want. I have something. I have a feeling you have something in mind, and it's like it's already
yes,
gonna
I
mess the shit
do.
out of me up. What now? I can
I
feel it
love
coming.
Halloween. I
Fuck
love
Halloween,
Halloween.
just like I
If
say
you like
fuck Christmas.
Halloween, give the thumbs up to show James you like Halloween. Okay, I love Halloween. So listen to this. Listen to what I heard. Okay, not
Uh
I heard.
huh.
I mean, it's real. Like I read it. It's real.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So so in the Wall Street Journal.
Uh huh.
Okay, now you're thinking like, what does Wall Street Journal got to do with Halloween? Okay,
I'm already getting
in
bored already. Let's go.
listen, in the Wall Street Journal, they listed the Conjuring house for $1.2 million. You can buy it.
Wait. Put a pause on that for a second.
Uh huh.
The Conjuring house, but not the one
Yes.
in the movies. You're talking about the one that actually exists in real life, the Connecticut.
Yes. Yes. That's correct.
What? Who would buy that? Who
What?
would honestly
I
buy
think this
that?
is Rhode Island, by the way, the actual house, the real house.
Rhode Island? Nah,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry,
Yeah.
but I'm
I'm
gonna call
looking
out
at
the
it.
bullshit.
No,
Is it
I'm
Rhode
looking at
Island?
it. I'm looking at it. That's what it is.
Really? They've
Yeah.
listed the house. Yeah, it is Rhode Island.
Yeah.
1.2 million.
Yep. Spirits included, meaning you get the ghost with it.
Yeah,
Now, go ahead.
real quick, I know you want to continue on this one. I just want to point out on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
The person who currently owns the house now has a famous YouTubers that go there and they
Yes.
just go
That's
there to
exactly
do.
what I was gonna say.
They go there and it's hilarious. Like I've
Yeah.
watched several different YouTubers
Yeah.
go there and do this shit, like exploring with Josh, Sam and Kobe. These are popular like explorer for
But
YouTube,
wait, I
and
got
it's
even a better
fantastic.
one. I got
What?
even better one. So one of like a really famous YouTuber, been on the platform for years, Roman Atwood, right?
Uh huh.
And he tweeted out Mr. Beast, as we know Mr. Beast, right? Very,
Yeah.
very popular. He tweeted to him and said, "First one to leave challenge." Like maybe they might purchase this. Some YouTuber
Oh
may
my
purchase this.
god.
But you know who I think should purchase this is Zach from Ghost Adventures, because he's the one with the haunted museum in Vegas.
This is true.
He
Like
collects things.
there's a
Yeah.
lot of people that should be able to. I mean, but putting it honest way, guys, I know it's like you said, it's close to Halloween. Um, the the uh the movies are based on the Ed and Lorraine Warren files, right? As you know, Lorraine had died last year, but previously, if they were still alive,
I love her.
they would probably be good contenders to buy this house because that house is still technically haunted.
It is haunted, right? Because
Yeah.
I don't know how haunted it is. Like, is it like the movies? I don't know. Like, I haven't been there. I can't tell you if it's like the movies or whatever. Of
You're gonna
course,
have to watch
movies
the
are.
YouTube.
What happened?
You're gonna have to watch the YouTube. They explain a lot more that
Yeah,
the movies did not.
there's different levels of hauntings, right?
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
residual haunting where it's just like something stuck in time and it just happens at the same time over and over. It's like not harmful, it's not intelligent. There's intelligent haunting where it responds to you, and then there's like the demonic hauntings, right? So it's just like different levels of hauntings. I can't tell you which level that is without living there and experiencing it myself,
Yeah.
but um I have been part of like in not I don't know if it's intelligent haunting or demonic haunting, but I've been part of some type of haunting where they mess with you.
All
And
right. You got to
it
tell me
is
about.
it is
Okay.
not
Now
fun.
you open the door.
No,
You
no,
open the
that's for
door.
Halloween. That's for Halloween.
You open that
Now you
door.
guys have to subscribe and stick around till Halloween if you want to hear about that. No, that is not for today. That is for
Damn
Halloween.
you.
But I will say, okay,
Opening
I
doors.
will give you a sneak peek. I will give you a sneak peek. Me myself, I feel like I'm like really like I'm not spiritual, right? But I feel like I'm very sensitive to those things, right? I just
Mhm.
have a feeling in the bottom of my stomach. Like I just have an uneasy feeling that I can't explain. Um, so I think it comes back to the time when I was a kid and I actually saw a demon. I think that's where it all triggered for me. I think that's where it came from. Okay. But again, Halloween episode, subscribe so you can hear about that. That is not happening today. So, but I will say, you people like scientists will say you have sleep paralysis, right?
Yeah, I've seen
Where,
that. I've
yeah,
had
like
that.
where you
Yeah.
can't move and everything like that, right?
Uh-huh.
And then there's outer body experience,
Yeah.
okay? I've had both. Okay?
What?
I've had some severe outer body experience, and I mean like literally I have felt my soul leave my body and come back. And you might guys think I'm freaking crazy, but I've had it happen and I can't explain it. And the feeling is so surreal. Like I can't explain it. And I don't take any drugs or alcohol or anything like that. So it's definitely not like some type of weird experience that I had. I was literally a kid. I was in my teens, okay? And I was asleep. I was sleeping. It was nighttime. Next morning I have school. I'm like 15 or 16. I'm like a kid. And I went to sleep, and I used to have like a little lamp, like a nightstand lamp next to me, the little IKEA $10 lamps or whatever. I had that next to me.
Mm.
And I'm a very, very light sleeper, extremely light sleeper. So if someone even like touches my doorknob, I will wake up because I'm just like on edge type of a sleeper. I'm never a deep sleeper. So I was sleeping and I felt like someone standing like on my bed, like near my bed or something. I just felt like someone standing there. So I opened my eyes and I kind of got shook because it's dark, right? And I turned on the light really quick, and it was my brother. My brother's like 2 years younger than me. So if I'm 16, he's like 14 or something. He's like a younger kid, younger than me or something. So I see him, and my brother used to sleepwalk. Okay, not
Uh-huh.
all the time, but sometimes he definitely did sleep talking. He would like just stand, like just sit up in his bed and start like mumbling garbage. Like he does that when he was a kid. He doesn't do it now, but he used to do that. So this is the first time I ever saw him sleepwalking, right? So I see him. I'm like, oh, this kid, freaking sleepwalking. So I grabbed his arm. Like I got out of bed. I grabbed his arm. I remember this vividly. I took him to his bed. It was right next door. I put him in bed. I put the sheets on him and I closed the light and I went back to my bed. As soon as, I swear to God, guys, as soon as I laid my head on my pillow, right? I woke up. I literally, like, someone shook me and I woke up, right? And for the life of me, I could not remember if I actually did that or not. And my whole body was cold. Like I got out of bed and got back in. But as soon as my head hit the pillow, I got shook and woke up. Like it felt like an outer body experience. Like it wasn't me. It was like my soul left my body and it did something and then it came back to my body. And that kind of goes to that movie Insidious. If you guys ever see that movie, that's one of the creepiest movies I've ever seen in my life. It's Insidious, the first one. And that's
I don't,
all out of body experience.
yeah, I don't have to wait for the Halloween episode. You just scared the shit out of me now.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fucking don't be doing that shit to me, bro.
But
You
wait,
stay in your
wait.
fucking house. Don't come in
Listen,
mine.
listen, that's the only time I had that type of outer body experience, right? But the sleep paralysis, I used to get it all the time. And not in this house, in my haunted house. Not in this house. I don't get it here at all. So I know it's not me.
Did you guys hear what she just said? She goes, not at my current house, at my haunted house.
Yes, my previous house. That's why I have so much ghost stories for you. But in my previous house, I had scientists, doctors will say sleep paralysis, so we're gonna go with that. But I swear to God, it used to be like every other night, guys.
Oh
Every
god.
other night, I would feel like something's on me, like pushing my face down, and I can't move, I can't speak, I can't scream, I can barely even open my eyes. I have to fight to open my eyes. And as soon as I would open my eyes, I'm able to move now. And then my heart is beating so fast.
Thank
Like,
God.
yeah,
Thank
and that used to
God
be
I don't have
like
to do that.
every other night. And guess what? After I moved, I never had it again. So
No.
if it's sleep paralysis, then what happened? What
No.
happened there? Like,
All,
shouldn't it
all
just
I'm
be part of me?
all I'm saying is thank God I don't have to deal with that shit. Because I don't have to deal with that. I mean the army, I'll take the army. And my father and I, we used to move a lot because I lived in Brooklyn, so he was a superintendent. So he would move from different buildings to buildings, and we'd have regular apartments to basement apartments. No, I've never experienced any of that. However, there is a Halloween story I will tell you guys on Halloween regarding a
Yes.
superintendent. So I will wait for that one. It's about death, and I will tell you about that on Halloween. So
So subscribe if you like that
subscribe to
stuff.
that. Trust me, you're not gonna want to miss that. I'm telling you
Yeah,
right now,
I
I
will
got
tell
some
you my
good
demon
shit.
story. Yeah, I will tell you my demon story when I saw a demon.
Yeah. So there you go. I got a lot of
Yeah,
shit.
some people might think it's just sleep paralysis, but I don't know why it would stop because I didn't take any medication. I didn't change anything. I didn't go to a doctor. Nothing happened. I've only moved and it stopped.
No, There you go.
Like, it doesn't happen anymore. I don't feel those feelings at night anymore. I used to live in an attic type of a room, by the way, in a really,
Damn
really
right.
old house.
Damn
James,
right.
you've been there. Was an attic type room.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know. That place was creepy. I don't know.
Thank God I didn't have to fucking stay over that fucking house, bro. Shit.
I mean, it wasn't that bad.
Nah, that's all
I used
right.
to keep night lights on. I used to keep the night lights on in that room because someone told me do not sleep in the dark. Like some like spiritual
What?
person told me don't sleep in the pitch dark. And I used to sleep in the pitch dark. I love sleeping in the pitch dark. Okay, if I
Nah,
could
I
put
can't.
black shades on my windows, I would because I don't
Oh
want any light in my room.
shit.
But because I'm such a light sleeper, that's why. Because I'm a
No,
light
well,
sleeper.
let me tell you something. Best, bless my girl, my fiance. I love the shit out of her because I can't sleep with the pitch dark. I have to sleep with the TV on and it's lightly talking to me. That's the only way I can go to sleep. If something's talking to me, right? I'll fall asleep. I promise you that. But as soon as she turns it off and I wake up to pitch black, I freak out. I have to turn it back on.
Well, I sleep with my iPad on with something playing too. Like I
Yeah,
still do it because now I'm used to having a light now right in my room.
yeah,
So I do that. And then I do have like Hue lights that I have, which is amazing. I love how they work. They work seamlessly with your like little virtual assistants. I'm not gonna say their names,
yeah.
but
Please don't.
yeah, they're virtual assistants. They work great. I come in there, I say, "Excuse me, please turn on the lights," and they do their thing. And I love those. But I still want, if I could, I would love to sleep in the like pitch darkness, but I can't anymore because demons. But okay.
All right, can we go? Can we move on from the demon story?
Yeah, we'll move on to your favorite topic. We'll go into some game time.
Yes. All right.
Go ahead, James. What you got for us for game time?
So, all right. So, of course, Hiba, as you know, it was a big week for Nintendo. They had a giant, big announcements for the Direct. Yes, they touched on it very lightly on the new OLED. Everyone's getting ready because the OLED's about 2 weeks out. The Nintendo Switch OLED. So it's about 2 weeks out for us. Two
You're still
weeks out
getting me
for
one,
us.
right?
I'm working on it. I'm working
Okay.
on it. You know how
Okay.
hard
All
it is to
right.
do that? Yo, it's hard. I'm not even joking. I went to Best Buy this morning just to fuck around to see, and I almost had a heart attack. I almost called you. I'm like, oh my god, I think I can get you one, and it was like, nope. And it says, I think it says it right now. Hold on, let me find out. Best Buy says this is like hot seller or some shit, and
Yeah,
it's
it says
already. It's not
coming
even.
soon.
What was that?
It says coming soon. It doesn't let you do nothing.
Yeah, but it also says coming soon, but it says hot seller.
Yeah.
Like they know that they know it's coming, right? Beside the fact of the we had a big thing going on with they also have pre-ordered for the case already, but it's just a generic case. So I'm waiting for like the specialty cases, like the Zelda one that I have to give up now because I want the bigger screen. Anyway, let me go back. I digress. Let me go back to the story. I'm not gonna go through all of them because there was just a lot of top announcements.
It was a 40-minute direct.
It was 100% 40-minute direct. The one things that I would love, I'm gonna touch on the member berries. Everyone loves the member berries. Excuse me. For about almost 2 years now, since you know how the Nintendo came out with their little minis like SNES Mini Classic,
Yeah.
Nintendo Mini Classic, and then Genesis came out with one, PlayStation came out with one, of course. People thought that Nintendo, when they patented the N64 GameCube N64 controller, they were like, oh, that's got to be another mini. Oh my god, let's picture what N64 mini would look like. Turns out they were wrong. Nintendo is coming out with a wireless controller for the N64, and get this, guys, the
Mm-hmm.
Sega Genesis games for the Nintendo Switch. Now, if you guys were an 80s and 90s kid, especially young 80s, you remember Nintendo and Sega were just always at each other's throats. So for them to have that is on their platform is just fucking crazy. I'm just telling you right now. The next thing I wanted to talk about, you don't get that automatically. Now, Hiba, you and I both, we signed up to be like, you pay $20 and you're on Nintendo online, the
Yes.
Switch, right? Yeah, Nintendo's not gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
Nintendo's like, you want the Sega games and the N64 games?
Yeah.
You need to
We
pay us more
got you by
money.
the balls.
We
Yup.
got you by the short and curlies right now, and you need to freaking pay us up. That's just to play the games. Now, like I told you guys, they patent the N64 controller to be wireless to work with the Switch, as well as the 6-shooter Sega Genesis controller. each one of these controllers, they're both wireless and they're $50. And it's not. They said that's gonna somehow gonna come out later into October, late into October. Just so keep your eyes out because as you know, the force is strong within a lot of people lately, with especially with the PlayStation 5s going out of like style like that. You know how it is, but we had to
Mhm.
fight for it when it came down for the Xbox. So keep an eye out if you want that. Also, I'm about to touch on a subject that is some depending on who you are, maybe sour to others, maybe remember berries to another. They're making a Mario movie.
They are.
They're making a Mario
I'm
movie.
about it.
I
I'm
am
about it.
about it because of the cast. So Miyamoto, Shigeru Miyamoto-san, came out, and as you guys know, Shigeru Miyamoto made Zelda and Mario, so he's like
But
the
now he
father
don't
of
make
them.
games anymore. Right now he's
No,
just like about movies and like
he's about
amusement
movies, but
parks and stuff.
he's more yeah, he's a music part still, but he's more like a consultant, Hiba. He doesn't really I mean, he touches on games, but he doesn't make them. So people consult with him when it comes down to Mario and Zelda and stuff like that. They'll consult him because he's the father of all that. You know, he built it. That's his thing. You know what I mean? And making pixel freaking RPGs are not easy. I saw it. So the cast that he announced was actually not too bad. I'm not mad with it. I'm a little
But
curious about it.
yeah, my whole thing is, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry if this is gonna come out weird, but I have to say it. How is Chris Pratt
I
going to
didn't get a chance to announce them, but thank you. But go ahead.
pull off an accent? I'm sorry, but how is this accent thing gonna work? I'm
I
just
just want to
curious.
point out, Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt, this is directly to you. I just want to point out, I have a more Brooklyn accent than you do. I don't know how you're gonna be able to do it.
No, but he doesn't even have a Brooklyn accent. He has like this like high pitched voice and
Yeah, Chris Pratt is. If you guys don't know who, some people who are under a rock that don't know who Chris Pratt is. He's from Guardians of the Galaxy. He plays Star Lord. So he's gonna be voicing Mario. Anya Taylor Joy is gonna be voicing Peach. I don't know who she is, but apparently there's one. Charlie Day is playing Luigi. Jack
see, I
Black.
could understand that.
Jack
He has
Black
a
is
high
playing
pitched voice.
Bowser. Jack Black is playing Bowser.
I can understand that too. I just don't understand Chris Pratt voicing.
Well,
How with the
just
accent with
listen
the
to the rest of the
I'm just
cast. Just
curious.
wait for
I'm
the
just
rest of the
curious.
cast. Just wait for the. So we got Keegan Michael Key. Excuse me. I'm sorry, I'm saying it wrong. Will be voicing Toad. So Keegan is from Key and Peele. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
From
I know.
so
Mhm.
he's gonna be voicing the Toad. Seth Rogen is gonna be voicing Donkey Kong, and they're gonna have Mario's longtime voice actor. Now, if you guys played N64 or Mario World for N64, he's gonna be in there. Charles Martinet. So he's gonna be doing some cameos in there as well, doing some voices. So you're right, Chris Pratt doing a Mario voice. I'm
I'm just curious. How?
exactly. Can you just make a trailer with him trying to do it?
Yeah.
Like I just
I
want to
yes.
understand.
I just want to have a trailer listening to him be Mario. Like that's what I want to hear.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be the full movie, but just let
Just
him say
something.
something. Yeah,
'Cause
I
I
would
feel like
like
they
to see
won't.
it.
I feel like they won't. Cause
Yeah,
I just feel like they won't. Cause they the reason why they casted him, right, is because he's a big name,
yeah,
right? He's a big
yeah,
name right now. He's very, very popular. So, and Ryan Reynolds had the Pikachu movie.
yes,
Remember? So
yes,
so he's doing that. So they were like, hey, if Pokemon can do it, right? Again, Nintendo, if Pokemon can
yeah.
have this success, why can't Mario have the same type of success? So let's do this. So it
But
makes sense.
but the actor they got to do the Pikachu, I get that because he's a really good actor. Like I could see him doing
But
that.
it's the accent though. I'm not talking his
Yeah,
acting skills. It's
it's
just
a stiff old style Brooklyn accent.
but it's isn't it high pitched? Isn't he like high pitched?
No, not really. Not really. Mario, the original Mario wasn't supposed to be like the Mario that go woohoo and all that
Yeah,
other stuff.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
that's supposed to be something like that. I mean, Charles Martinet, who did the voice of that, he started that out. But no, Mario's like the old style, like, hey, come over here, forget about it. You know, that type of Mario. He's a plumber from Brooklyn. You know what I mean? So to have it Chris
See, that's
Pratt
the thing.
do it,
Which way are they gonna go with? Are they gonna
yeah.
go with that Brooklyn style or are they gonna go with the video game? Because I feel like people are gonna be upset either way. I feel
Either
like, you
way,
know what I'm saying? Like the fanboys, those Mario fanboys, whoop,
okay.
someone's gonna be upset.
They were upset back in the 90s. I think they came out with a Mario
I
movie,
love
and it
that
had.
movie.
By the way, you're probably one of the very few that loves that movie, Hiba.
I love
I'm
that movie.
sorry, but it's the truth.
I love that
So
movie. The
if you
little
guys don't,
dinosaur thing, I love that movie.
and they
It's
had
so
their
good.
own music and everything, it was hilarious, and they had
They
the
only
bomb.
used literally they only used the characters Mario and Luigi, but it had nothing to do with the game. Everything was just like I don't know, like original like storyline or whatever. Like it was
So
so weird. It was really weird.
I'm just
And
gonna
I
touch
loved
over
it.
this, as you know, like a lot of good hardcore actors in it, and there's one Luigi character, as you guys know, was played by John Leguizamo. He should have been asked to play in the new Mario movie because he did a great Luigi. I think he did a great job as Luigi in that movie. Bob Hoskins played Mario. Unfortunately, he's no longer with us, but he was Mario. Then you got Dennis Hopper who played Bowser. Didn't do it so well. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of the stuff in the original movie people did not like. Sorry, but it's not. It's sorry, but
I
not
know.
sorry.
I really loved that movie.
Yeah.
It was
So
I didn't look at it like, "Oh my god, it's a Mario." I didn't look at it that way. That I
yeah,
just looked at it as a movie, but those characters Mario and Luigi. That's how I looked at it.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
and I loved Luigi. I thought Luigi was great. You know, I had a good time watching that movie. I liked it so much. I think I bought it from Target on DVD.
Currently, I still own it on DVD,
See, because it's such a good movie.
and it came out in 1993. It was an
I
hour and 40 minutes
freaking
long.
love it, bro.
Yeah,
I
I
love
love
that
that
movie.
movie. It was a good movie.
It's a good movie. People
I liked
stop
it, but there's a lot of people that don't. They really didn't
like
like the
because
acting.
they're comparing it to Mario, right? But it's not really Mario. It's just Mario and Luigi, but it's just two plumber brothers from Brooklyn. That's it. That's the only relationship. It has nothing to do with anything else, really.
Yeah, of course. Well, you got to remember too, like growing up as a kid, I actually owned the DVD box set, but now I
Mhm,
found out there's a 24/7 channel on my TV. Don't ask. Of the Mario Brothers show. They used to be on Channel 7, and it started Captain Lou Albano as
mhm.
Mario. And watching that now, because I get to watch it. No, now I'm in my 30s. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna tell you, but watching that now, I'm like, wow, this is so corny. But back when I was a kid and the Mario hype was really high, it was like, oh my god, this is fantastic. Let's go. You know what I mean? So I guess it's perspective. Hiba. It's all
Yeah.
about perspective. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
I want to see how. I'm willing to give Shigeru a moral shot because he said it. He is gold. So since he said it, it's like, okay, the father of Mario and Luigi came out and said he's gonna make a movie. Let's leave it to him because I know that he knows what to do. He knows what we want. Because if he didn't know what
Okay.
we want, he'll make bad games. There's no
But
game
when is
he made.
Splatoon 3 coming out?
That's a good question. So that's another thing. So Splatoon 3 is coming out the first quarter of next year. And
I'm ready,
apparently they
bro.
have new weapons, which is beautiful. They have
When
a
can I
couple of new weapons.
pre-order?
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait.
Mm,
You have to
mm,
wait.
mm, mm.
So Splatoon 3 is coming out. One last thing I will tell you. Well, I have a couple of small announcements. Castlevania Advance Collection, which is the Game Boy Advance games. They came out on the Switch. That's like $20 for that. It's out now. Actraiser Renaissance. It was an old Actraiser SNES game. That's also out. You can get it now too. That's like about $30. Animal Crossing. It's been about 2 years, I think, since they released it. They're coming out with a new add-on for Animal Crossing. So if those people who have New Horizons, go for it. And they're gonna finally announce the last character for Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, and that's gonna be the final one for that game in December. I think Smash Brothers Ultimate is gonna be the last one. I think they said they're not making any more Smash. So we'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
So that's about it for the
They didn't say
director's cut.
anything about um uh Zelda. Like
No,
no announcement of that.
they touched on
They
it a
did
little bit.
announce like two other directs coming out.
They did. They did. But Zelda is already. Oh, everyone, and you already know this already. Everyone has agreed Zelda is probably not going to come out until late into 2022. So we know that's going to happen.
Yeah, I didn't think it was coming out this year either. I'm
No.
just like I just want to know more about it. That's all pretty much it is.
Honestly,
Like I need to know.
if Nintendo was smart, which a lot of game companies are not that smart, they would wait for the new because the Switch OLED, while nice, and it really is nice, it really isn't. It's like the iPhone 13, bro.
Mhm.
It's
Mhm.
nice, but they didn't do much of it of improvements on it.
Well,
I'm
I
sorry, but no.
agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. And it's the same thing as when we upgraded from this is the third of the same type of Switch.
Yeah,
There's the first one that came out with the first day with the Switch ever launched.
I
There was
still
a
have that.
second revision of it with the better battery, right? And
Currently
now
have
this
that.
is the third where it's just a screen.
Yeah,
They're not really trying to reinvent the Switch, guys. They're not. They're just trying to make improvements with technology with where they can. I'm just
just
telling
like
you right now, like I think it's gonna be like at least like another 3 or 4 years before another like reinvented, like literally reinvented Switch comes out.
I know that I'm gonna touch on a little. I'll touch on tech news. I'll touch on tech news on that one. But I will tell you one thing, guys. It feels like there's a running trend since COVID. Apple didn't reinvent the wheel with the new iPhone, and Nintendo did the same thing. They followed suit. So we'll see.
It makes sense. I'm not like mad about it. I mean,
It is what it is.
because like
Times have
think
changed.
about it this way: the more you reinvent it, right, you're gonna run out real quick, and you kill your own sales.
Yeah.
So it makes sense for these companies to go like little features until they're really forced to like reinvent the whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm sure they have things in the work to reinvent it. Maybe the tech isn't there right now. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
And
Maybe it's
they got a
possible.
race with like Sony and Xbox. They have a race with them because they're, believe it or not, Nintendo wants to be in the same category of Sony and Xbox, right?
I'm not gonna get too technical with that, to be honest with you, because the console wars were strong, but Nintendo's no longer a contender. It's more Sony versus Xbox.
Well, they're in the same boat. They are
Yeah.
in the same boat, no doubt about it. But Nintendo's the little brother who wants to tag along, if that makes any sense. If
Well,
you ever have a
they're
little
the older
sibling,
brother that that wants to be young. I'm sorry, but they're the older brothers from the '80s that still wants to be young.
no, 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 no. They're the little brother that wants to tag along with the big boys. Okay. The big boys are out there doing their thing. The big boys are like 17, 18, and the little brother is like freaking like 15. That's where the thing is. Okay. That's where we are with this. So.
Well,
Nintendo needs to stay in his own lane because what it's doing is perfect for what it's doing, for what it's for, it's perfect for whatever it is. It
yeah.
shouldn't jump into what Sony and Xbox, they're on like a different level. I'm sorry, but the people that play Xbox, they're on a different level. I'm sorry, people that play Xbox and PlayStation, they're on a different level than people that play Nintendo. Like, I mean, strictly just one or the other.
Yeah. So
It's not the same type of games, bro. It's just not.
yeah,
It's not.
it is what it is. I mean, times they are changing. You know how that goes,
Yeah.
guys. So
Yeah. All right, let's move on to our next topic. Is going to be some tech news. Okay. So in tech news, of course, we know the iPhone was just released, right?
right.
So some of you guys may have got it. Some of you guys are still trying to get it. And some of you guys may be shipped or you're waiting till October or November for yours or you don't care about it at all. It could go either way. But what I found out was, so Apple, now I don't know why Apple's doing this, okay? But Apple is trying to give like bonuses to all their employees up to $1,000.
Jesus, what the hell are they doing for that?
I don't know. I guess they're trying to like make it like, I don't know, it's like a great place to work. Maybe they don't have like, maybe they be suffering from like the same thing all businesses are suffering from, like there's not enough employees to go around.
Pretty much.
People don't want to work, they're getting handouts, or they figured they make more at home, or they find other ways to make money, so now they don't need to work these jobs, like because when you're desperate you do stuff, right? And maybe they find other ways to make their income, and now they don't need to rely on these jobs anymore that paid you minimum wage. So now these companies have to step up and do something for them. And what I found out was the company will give $1,000 to retail hire staff before March 31st. So you got hired before March 31st. Do you remember that's I think COVID times, right?
Yeah,
Like it was like peak
definitely
COVID,
during COVID.
peak
Yeah,
COVID times, right?
pretty
So
much.
so if you got hired before, then you're gonna get $1,000. For anyone who joined after that date, will get $500, and for any new holiday for the new workers for the holiday season are gonna get $200. So you get a signing bonus when you work at Apple.
It's like going to the army. Army used to have that.
Yeah,
You
so
sign up, you
pretty
give you a
much.
bonus.
And the people with the workers that do Apple Care, so if you have their credit card, so they also have employees that like, you can call them for support and all that, because that's like a separate entity with
in
Apple,
itself.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So they are also gonna get bonuses like that. And the online sales workers. So when you go online and you go to chat or whatever like that, all those online people that they have for support, they
yeah.
will also get bonuses as well. So it's up to $1,000.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That's actually pretty cool. I mean, that's just to have to keep employees happy and maintain employee synergy. So I brought good for you,
Kudos to
Apple.
them. Kudos for
Yeah,
them.
definitely,
All
definitely.
all that money they saved by not giving me a power brick or anything.
They gave it to the employees. There you go.
That's good though.
I
You
just
know
I
what I
just
mean?
want I just want to point out. I told you guys in the last podcast. And I wanted to bring it up with Hiba because we both experienced at the same time. I told you guys if I could have recorded the experience of going to the Apple store for the pre-order, I would. Unfortunately, I could not. But I will tell you the story of how it went. How it went, Hiba. I'm sure you won't mind
Mhm.
because you're involved. So both me and Hiba, like I said, we both have the same job. So we got up early in the morning. Hiba had her appointment at 8 to 8:15. Mine was 8:30 to 8:45. I got to the mall first. I beat Hiba to the mall because I was supposed to meet her there. I just went inside because I'm stupid and hard headed. And I waited online, and they do the clapping. If you never experienced an iPhone release, it's the most weirdest experience ever, especially when you're up early in the morning and the people are looking like the people who are waiting for the phone are looking around, looking at you. You're watching them talk. I guess they do like a little group meeting. They always do it in the morning. I used to have it in retail where they tell you about the day, what's the new ads, what's the new promotions going on, stuff like that. So then there's the clapping. When you go in and you get your phone and you leave, they start the first few people, they get the
The
yay.
first person only. Sorry. No, no, no.
No,
It's only the
it was
first person.
it was the first few people. You missed it. I'm sorry, but you did.
Where was I? I was standing right there.
No, you missed it. They have a couple of other people that went in and came out and they were freaking out. They had there was like a first. There was like first few people, not one, like three. Yeah, and then they stopped. After a while, they just stopped because the store started getting flooded. But
Wow.
the experience was weird. So I'm gonna tell you guys real quick because we did touch on it in the last podcast. Real quick, me and Heba, we traded in our iPhone 12 Pro Max. And we knew we were gonna get the full amount. Mind you, if
Oh,
they would judge your phone, right? So if you had any cracks, they would take money off. If you had any scratches, they would take money off, stuff like that. They judge your phone, they look at your phone, they run a diagnostic on your phone. They ran the diagnostic, everything was through and through. Me and Heba got our full amount. So we thought we were done. No, Apple said, "Listen, we underestimated our money to you. So we said 790, but we wanted to give you more because your phone is minty." So they gave us $67.76 76 cents or something like that, Hibbs.
71 cents
71
maybe. Yeah,
on gift cards.
61.71. Yeah.
So mine was the guy, you know what the guy said to me? I remember like it was just the guy goes, uh, don't say nothing. Here's your gift card. Don't even question it. You got it. Hiba and her freaking person had to be Dora the fucking Explorer. It
I
was
was
like,
like, why am I getting money
why am I
back?
getting money
I
back?
was like, yeah,
Who questions that? This
because
is a
it's
company
Apple.
who
I
has,
question
excuse me, this
everything.
is a company who has billions of fucking dollars, and you're questioning $70 going back to you.
Yeah,
Shut the
because it's
fuck up
Apple.
and
Do you
take your
think Apple
money.
makes mistakes? Do you think they're out there to make mistakes, bro? I needed to
Have they
know
made
where.
mistakes? Goddamn right they've made mistakes.
Yeah,
Trust
they
me, they
made
have.
mistakes when they fired Steve Jobs. They did.
That's
And then
one of
the
the
company
mistakes.
went bankrupt, and then Steve Jobs came back and saved them. And then they made mistakes when they don't reinvent the freaking iPhone 100 times. But anyways, so now the phone that was worth 790, we actually got like 857 for it.
Yeah, pretty much. We got close to like almost a G for our phones. So
Yeah.
our upgrade, like people are looking at me right now, everyone's like, "Oh, why?" I'm like, "Bro, we not only got to pay what $434 technically on our Apple card for 2 years. We have to pay that off, but we have the
Yeah.
latest phone, and they gave us money back.
Yeah, and I had Apple Care on my other card for like another year, so I'm gonna get a refund on that too. So technically, upgrading to my new phone is only gonna cost me like 200 something dollars,
Hibba
which I
said the
have 2 years to pay off. By the way,
Hibba said the beautiful thing I said to I thought about when I had it in my head. She actually told her Dora the Explorer. I'm gonna call her that because literally it was hilarious. Dora the Explorer. Uh, She said that thanks for the $67. That'll be perfect for my Series 7 watch you guys will come out with. That just goes straight to that. So
Yeah,
thank you.
I was like, they were like, "Do you want this? Like, do you want to apply this to a next Apple Care, or do you want it in a card?" I was like, "No, I'll take it on my card because I'll be back here in a little bit to get my next thing.
Yeah,
So it'll be you. You guys are gonna get my $70 back. Don't worry about it.
it's
It'll come
coming
back
back
to
to
you.
you.
Yeah, don't worry about it."
Let's see, Apple got smart with that. They're giving away money because they know. You know what the funny thing is? I gotta just say one thing about it, and I'll leave the subject alone. Apple, like I said to you in a little while ago, they did not reinvent the wheel. So it's like they're trying to be so sorry about it. Like, here's the phone. I'm glad you're excited. Here's a little extra money. Thank you for even trying to get for the phone. So shut the fuck up. Have a Coke and a
So,
smile.
but you know what she explained to me?
Oh,
Um, the person that was helping me, the Apple employee, she
uh,
said recently they switched to another trade-in company and they value it much higher than they used to evaluate it. That's what she
ah,
told me. So yeah, so me exploring, I got some information for you guys, all right? So me asking the right questions here.
Dora the fucking Explorer over here. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
So that's what she said. She was like, I was like, yeah, because honestly, the trade-in, honestly, I was expecting Apples to say the trade-in for my 12 Pro Max would be like $500. Like, I'm
Yeah,
not even kidding.
it
That's why I would
wouldn't be
sell
what.
it privately to get more money for it. But it ended up they're giving me close to $900. So whatever company that they're now working with is saying these. I think you know what it is
What?
that chip shortage going around too.
They
These
gotta take the
chips
chips.
are
They're gonna take the
these
chips.
chips are
They're rare.
valuable. Yeah,
Yeah, they're
these chips
rare.
are really valuable. I think that's what's also going on.
Let me be honest with you. If Apple told me my trade-in was worth $500 for my iPhone 12 Pro Max, I
I
would
wouldn't trade
never
it in.
fucking upgrade. I wouldn't even
Yeah.
sell it. I'm like, all right, I'll stick with the 12 Pro Max, and I'll see you guys on the
Yeah, I
14.
would sell it. I would sell it privately for like the same amount that Apple was giving me for trade-in. I would sell it privately for the same amount because my
Choose
phone is actually unlocked, so you
tell
can
you.
use it anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Same with me. I just put my SIM card in and keep it going. But honestly, since they didn't reinvent the wheel, I wouldn't have never upgraded. Let me be honest with you. I would never upgraded. I would have kept my phone if they gave me $500 for it. But she's right. Hiba's right. Privately, you could get your phone sold for like 700, 800, and if they
Yeah,
talk you down, 750,
850, like
750.
like 750 to 850,
Yeah.
probably.
So Apple did exactly what street value is. So why not?
Yeah, yeah.
Kudos to you once again. Sorry
But
about
you know
that. I
what?
know.
I'm gonna say something. Using the 12 Pro Max, it's much different. The experience is different. Like the iOS 15 is buggy. I'm gonna
Oh
be
yeah,
honest with you. There's a lot of
100% is
bugs there,
buggy.
and other apps haven't updated fully, so the other apps are glitched too. But the phone, I have to say, it's very, very butter smooth. Like if you took a
It's
hot
fluid.
knife, take a hot knife and put it through butter, and you know that satisfying feeling. That's how I feel when I'm swiping through the screens. That was not the feeling on my 12 Pro Max. I'm sorry, that was not it. I know Apple has a new chip that they put in there. They made their own chips. So I know that is in here, but I never had that feeling on my 12 Pro Max that I do on here. Like from the first day, it feels like a very high definition TV. Like you ever go to like those home theaters at Best Buy, there's like high definition TVs and you're like, "Whoa, why does my TV at home is so shitty compared to this?" That's how I feel like looking at a 12, like the 13 Pro Max and the 12. It is a difference. Whether that difference is worth it to you or not, that's something you have to decide, but there is a difference between the phones when you're using it day to day. I've noticed
Yeah.
that. So for
It,
me, for $200, worth it.
it's definitely fluid, the new phone. I
It
will
is
tell you that
fluid.
much.
I
It's fluid.
like
It
that.
runs
I
so
like
nice.
that.
So I'll give you that much.
It's like so smooth between screens. Now I wish like all the other apps would update to the iOS 15 so it gets better.
Yep.
So, but it is very, very smooth. I like it.
Yep.
So let's move on to our, favorite topic here. We're gonna do some Tesla talk.
All right.
All right. So in Tesla talk, listen, I have to say this. All right. I'm a little hyped. I'm like hyped in this. Okay. And I
Uh-oh.
hope and I hope it doesn't bite me in the butt. Okay. I hope it doesn't. So so first of all, when you buy a car, you need insurance, correct?
Unfortunately, but yes,
Yes.
that is correct.
on Tesla's, insurance are known to be higher than usual cars. Like it's gonna be higher than your freaking Toyota Camry, okay? Just because
Mhm.
the parts are so hard to get and not everyone can repair the car, it's just like it's hard for insurance to pay out. Usually they just total the car, even for like smaller things, they just total it because it's just so hard to get parts and repair and everything like that.
That and the fact that Tesla doesn't repair the car, they just pretty much was like, "Yeah, get a new one." They don't
They
repair
do the
them.
Apple thing. They do the
Yeah,
Apple thing.
they get a new one.
Yeah, because it's easier to for you to get a new one, and then like you're gonna get the same value. Like insurance is gonna pay you out for it, and you just get a brand new
I
car if you
I
get
also
into an accident.
I also want to point out that with the chip shortage being the way it is right now, for let's say if you do get into an accident, it definitely would benefit the insurance company just to pay you out for the car than for them to fix it.
Yeah, because even if they agree to fix it, it's gonna take months. I mean, months for them to get the parts to fix it.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like not even worth it, right? So listen to this. So so you get your own insurance, you shop around, prices are expensive. Maybe they're not. Maybe you're like an older person that's been driving for a while, you have a clean record. Maybe you're a younger person who just, is a new driver. So your insurance rates are like dependent on so many different things. Nobody's insurance rate is the same, right?
Yeah.
You can get the same car, live in the same place, and your insurance rate will not be the same as the next person. So it's so different, right?
Yeah.
So right now, currently, with me having a license for over a decade now, no accidents on my record, clean record, have the defenses driving courses, everything done, right? On my Tesla insurance, right? I pay $400 a month. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Just to have my
Wow.
is bumper to bumper coverage
Fuck
on everything.
that.
$400 a month, guys. Okay. And guess what? This is the cheapest quote I got. And this is from Geico. This is the cheapest quote I got. Before I purchased the car, they told me it was gonna be $300. After I purchased and gave them the VIN, it's $400. Before I
Get
purchased,
the
I quoted
fuck
it from
out of
them.
here.
I quoted it and they told me like 298. And my Lexus that I had previously was only 200 or 210 or something.
Yeah.
So I thought, okay, it's only went up like 298. You know what? A new car makes sense, right? Makes sense. I'll pay a little bit more, but it doubles my insurance. So I pay double for this car right now. So other companies, like I got like quotes from other companies like Liberty Mutual and stuff. You know how much Liberty Mutual wanted from me a month?
How much?
900 a month.
The fuck? Get the fuck out of
I
here.
could get another car. The car, I don't, my car payments aren't even this much. I swear to God, my car payments aren't even as much as my insurance, bro. I swear to God. Like
Fuck
the car is
that.
costing me less than the insurances. All right. So the reason why I'm bringing this up, this is the background to the story. The reason why I'm bringing this up is Tesla has their own car insurance. It's called Tesla Insurance Original. So they
Uh-huh.
have their own insurance, right? But it's not available in all states. So you can't get it depending on where you live. I heard the rumors are Tesla in 2022 is coming to New York, which is where I'm located. So now I'm hyped. Now I'm hyped because it's their insurance, it's their parts, it's their service. Everything's in house, right? It
Uh-huh.
has to be cheaper, bro. It can't be like it's their own parts they're gonna buy from wholesale. It has to be fucking cheaper, right?
So
I have
wait,
a
real
hope.
quick. I'm missing something here. So Elon is making his own insurance company.
He
Is that
already
what's
has
going
an
on?
insurance company.
Elon?
Yes, it's called Tesla Insurance. They only insure Teslas. You can get your car insurance from Tesla, but depending on what state you live in. So in New York, it's not available currently, but in 2022, it will be.
Wow.
Yeah, so my ass is gonna be switching over so quick. You have no idea how quick I'll be switching over. Because I bet you $1,000,000. It's less than $400 a month.
So
I bet you.
is it coming to New York?
Yes, in 2022.
Oh, okay,
Because
okay.
you need licenses, right? Like every state
Obviously.
is different. Like you need licenses to be able to
Restrictions and
like
stuff like
sell
that. Yeah.
insurance in different states. So, we had a podcast where we talked about which states has the most EVs,
Yeah, of
right?
course.
So remember like New York was like number 4 or something. So they're gonna go to like the states with the most EVs, right? So of course in California you can get Tesla insurance and there's some other states you can get it, but you couldn't get it in New York. Which
Yeah.
makes sense because New York is really difficult to deal with laws. Really, really difficult. You can't even buy Bitcoin here. Really, really
Yeah.
difficult.
Yeah.
Really difficult. So it
Facts.
took them a while. So now it's saying that Tesla insurance could launch. It's coming to Texas next month. So if you're in Texas, you may be able to get Tesla insurance next month if you want to switch over. But in New York, it's 2022. And I am so excited for
I
that.
I would definitely. I mean, I'm not excited, but I am curious. I like to see what the insurance is gonna be because technically, you're right. And it has to be a little lower, but it really doesn't. If insurance company like your insurance company is giving you like $500 a month or as a quote, why would they go lower? Because they're making money.
Okay, listen to this. I'm gonna give you a tweet. Some guy, right, on Twitter tweeted to Elon Musk on September 21st, 2021. He said,
Uh-uh.
I just got an actual auto insurance quote in New York City for $500 a month for my Model Y. I'm floored. See, I told you I paid 400. This guy's paying 500 for his Model
Yeah,
Y. He's
yeah.
like, he's like, that's the best I can find. I can't keep this car. He literally said that to Elon Musk. And he also said, we desperately need Tesla insurance in New York. And Elon Musk replied to this tweet, guys.
Oh
He
shit.
replied and he said, the process for approval to offer insurance is extremely slow and complex and varies from state to state, which is what I said. Tesla is hoping to offer real time based on actual driving history insurance in Texas next month, probably next year before we get approval in New York. So they've already applied for it. So they're just waiting for an approval.
Wow. Wow.
So
So
it's
they're trying to
happening.
get in there.
And I'm telling you, New Yorkers are facing the same shit. In like insurance is so high in New York. It's
Well,
so
it's you
high.
know what? It's not even. I just want to point out. It's not even just Teslas. I'm going to point out, like
Yeah,
insurance is ridiculously high in New York. Period. Whatever car you're driving, it could be. It doesn't have to be an EV. You know what I
yeah.
mean? I mean,
But it
I'm
doesn't help
lucky.
that it's a Tesla.
It doesn't help that's a Tesla. I'm
Yeah,
lucky because I have dual states. So I have my car comes from Florida and it's registered and insured in Florida, and I pay like $119, but I have full coverage from bumper to bumper for
yeah,
$119 a month because it's
yeah.
cheaper to have it in Florida than it is to have it in New York.
Yeah,
So
100%. If I had Florida plates, my Tesla insurance would be cheaper too. Like
yeah,
100%. Like that it is what it is. The cost of living in New York is ridiculous, but I'm paying more insurance than what my car payment is.
yeah, that's insane.
Honestly, like it's crazy.
Yeah.
But there was another Tesla article I read, right?
Uh
Which this is stuff that boils my blood, okay? So the driver claims his Tesla locked up in the middle of a 6-lane highway.
Oh shit.
That's what he said, causing like like accidents or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But honestly, I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if I believe that because you know what happens? Like if you had a regular car,
I
right?
don't wait. Before we move on to that, I need to go back to that story. So he's driving along, and it just stopped.
Yeah. His
Dude,
Model S locked up in the middle of a 6-lane highway in California.
dude,
He managed to avoid an accident after flagging down a road maintenance team to set up flares, calling a tow truck. But the incident represents yet another alarming story of increasingly computer-dependent cars creating unexpected and serious hazards.
dude, are you
I don't
kidding
believe
me?
that. I am sorry. They
Yeah, I'm
said
having. I mean,
they said
it's possible, but that's kind of far fetched, though. Come on now.
it said servicers required pullover safely at the time his car estimated that it had enough power to travel another 160 miles.
So he had enough power to go anywhere at that point.
No, he had 160 miles on his car, but it
That's
stopped.
it. Just stopped.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
It said, wait, let me see. The Model S went haywire and blared a warning about having running out of power. So, like, maybe the computer wasn't reading the battery correctly.
Yeah, yeah, that's something going on. Either one of his one or many of his cells were dying on that battery,
Yeah.
or the computer just said, "Oh, you're all right." I mean, don't get me wrong. I gotta say, I gotta give him one little thing. I've had a car where it told me that my gas can was always half full, but it
Hmm.
was busted. Because they
Yeah.
do break. So
Yeah.
yeah, they have their own. It looks like Tesla had their own glitch, their own glitch on their battery. That's scary. I'm not gonna lie. That's
That is
scary.
pretty scary. Like, imagine that you just going on your way and that happened to your car, and now you're like,
You're going on a
fuck.
long trip, going to the Conjuring house,
Not
and all of a
even
sudden your
long
battery
trip.
died. Wait, excuse me, you're not let me finish my story. You go on a long trip to the Conjuring house because we all know Ghost loves batteries, and fucking your shit dies halfway up the hill. Fuck that,
First of
bro.
all, we brought my Tesla to different cemeteries, and I don't feel like my battery drained more than usual.
Honestly, I don't think we went to any haunted cemeteries.
All cemeteries are haunted. You're telling me there's not
No.
one unrested soul in any cemetery? Like, not
Yeah.
even one unrested soul, not even a murder victim or something? Come on now. Like, that's not how life works. There
We're not.
has to
We're
be
not. This is Tesla
one.
talk. We're not going to talk about the Hibbles conspiracy theories right now.
No,
Thank
I'm
God.
just saying. I'm
No.
just
No. You're
saying.
done. Tesla talk.
I'm
Tesla
just
talk.
saying.
Tesla
This
fucking
is
talk.
Tesla talk because we're talking about the batteries being drained at cemeteries.
No. 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 No.
Yes, this is Tesla
No.
talk.
No. Move
But
on.
but really, come on. I don't know. I don't know how much I believe that, like, there had to be more warnings than this. He had to probably had other warnings because my Tesla throws warnings for the dumbest shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
like
true.
for the dumbest things it throws warnings, right? There had to be more warning than this. It had to happen some other time and he ignored it. Because there's a 12-volt battery in the car. And when
Yeah, in the
that starts
front.
going bad, right? Which it does go bad within a year, by the way. By the way. Okay.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
Because they don't
Yeah.
sell those batteries at Advanced Auto.
No, you can't get them. You can get Tesla batteries. The 12-volt, you can't get them. But you can go to you can call the Tesla center or whatever. Not call, you set up the appointment in the app. And they have the mobile version where they come to you and they can put the battery in. They
Okay.
can swap it out. That's not like a difficult part for Tesla, by the way. That's like an
That's
easy part.
easy.
But it's an inconvenience. It's annoying, it's an inconvenience. So,
Yeah.
anyways, so that dies, right? A lot. But it tells you when it's going to go out. The car literally gives you warnings like, hey, your battery is not looking so good. You need to swap out. It tells you the 12-volt battery is not good. You need to swap that out. You can hit okay and ignore it. And then one day, you're going to have a bad day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, really bad
You're
day.
gonna have a bad day. Man, I'm like so nervous sometimes because this is my first EV that like I feel maybe like I'm gonna like trying to go somewhere and it just doesn't work. Like something bad is happening to me and I'm just like, oh fuck. This is what people are talking about and now I'm stuck with it myself. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Or
It's
I can
tough.
have a really amazing experience. I don't know.
I mean, time will tell. You just got the Tesla, so time will tell.
I know. It already killed my hard drive, flash
Yeah,
drive,
yeah. Your flash
SSD.
drive, your SSD decided to just have a nap.
Yeah, it already killed that, so
Yeah.
I think it's the wire. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the wire was like just too much data writing because the software is glitched for the Sentry mode, right? So
Yeah.
it records like 200, 400 events. I don't understand, bro. I don't understand why it's recording 400 events. So even if something happened to my car in those 400 events, I'm not watching 400 freaking events to find out. I have a job, I have a life, I have friends, I have obligations. I'm not going to sit here and watch 400 videos to find out if someone dinged in my car.
Oh, not at all. Fuck
Right?
that.
Like
I wouldn't do that in my car. I don't have that kind of shit.
Yeah, but it's glitched. Why is it because every time it records a sentry mode footage, that means it's recorded all 8 cameras for that one moment, right? And
Yeah.
it also the light flash. That means the light flash 400 times.
Yeah. No. Nope.
Think
Nope.
about that. The
Nope.
light flashing 400 freaking times, bro.
Yep.
That's some
No.
glitch going
Fuck
on.
that.
I've still yet to receive an update for any of the updates that have come out. I'm so far and behind in updates on my car.
Mhm.
So I'm
I
like,
guess I guess it depends on perspective on your car, on your Tesla, because I went like I said in the last one, you're still on 10.1. Right now they're on 10.4. That's only because they're on 10.4 because they release certain features. And by the way, guys, I don't own a Tesla. I just do a lot of homework. So there are on certain features that Elon had released to certain Teslas in different areas. He doesn't give it to all Teslas that
oh,
have that
wait, I
beta.
gotta tell you
Yeah.
that. I gotta tell you that. You
What?
can get the beta. If I had the full self-driving, right? Or if
Yeah.
I purchased it, the $200 subscription, you can go in your account and like on your screen, on your Tesla screen, and go and hit request full self-driving beta, and they will give it to you. You'll get that option.
What? No, no. I want you to go back to that. So the beta for the self driving, I get that. But what about the one where you could take it to the car wash?
No, no, that's
Itself?
an actual update. You're not
Yeah.
getting the update. No, no, no.
Right
We're
now
talking about
you're
just
on
full self-driving.
10.1. Full self driving is different from
No,
the
no, no.
update.
But you know how full self-driving beta is released now, right?
Yeah.
But how do you get it? They're not giving it to everybody. So you have to request it. You have to tell Tesla that you are going to take responsibility and it's on you if any shit goes wrong.
Yeah. I know
So
that already.
no, 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 but you don't understand. So you subscribe for the $200 or the $10,000 package, right? You
Yeah.
just get full self-driving. You don't get the beta. You just get full self-driving. Then there's a beta version in the menu that you have to request.
Yeah.
So you press the request button and then it makes you sign your life away. You hit everything. And then they give it to you. It's like basically ordering it. So now there's a button there
Yeah,
that
but
you can request it.
that's only for the updates for the self driving. I wasn't referring that. I was referring to the special updates where you can get Disney Plus and
Yeah, that's a
that,
regular update for everybody,
yeah.
but full
No, it's not
self-driving
really
is
because
here.
you don't have it
But
on your
that's for
car.
every car. Full self-driving is only for full self-driving.
Correct. There's two different. Okay, so let's go back for a second. I wasn't addressing the full self driving because full self driving is different, right? I'm talking about the regular bullshit adding shit to your car that they're only giving to certain fucking Teslas, like the full um car wash type scenario. Like they have one for that doesn't go out to all the people. People don't have that. Most of them do. Most of them do not. Excuse me. Some of them do have it. You know what I mean? I read that online. That some of them have those, but it's very few areas that have it. I don't know why, but they do have it.
Okay. That the update that they release for all the cars, they just send it out at randomly to your VINs. I guess it
Yeah.
depends on the VIN or your region or something. But full self-driving, if you have the $10,000 package or the $200 a month,
Yeah.
you can request it from them and get the beta.
But
That is
fuck,
available if you have full self-driving.
well, fuck that. They should definitely give it up. First of all, it's 10 fucking G's or $200 a month. Fuck, hell yeah, you better give me the fucking latest. Get out of here, you
No, it's not
fucking
it's a
bitch.
beta version though.
Give zero fucks.
It's
That's
suspicious.
a lot of money, bro.
It's suspicious.
Your insurance is $500. Your fucking insurance is $500 a month. Your fucking payments are probably like around the same fucking. So you're paying $1,000 a month for your car, and you're gonna pay $10,000 for fucking. Get the fuck out! You better give it to me. Fuck
Wow.
out of here.
I don't know. Wait, I think there might be a Tesla app update right now. I just saw this, but it says, yeah, there's a Tesla app update, right? And this is what it says version 4.10, Tesla app update. Adjust, change current scheduled departure or scheduled charging for your car's current location. Okay, cool. Enable bioweapon defense mode on supported cars. Wait, what?
Wait, what?
I swear to God.
Wait, what?
I swear to God, guys, go into your app store, look up the Tesla app. Even if you don't have a Tesla, look up the Tesla app, and it says right there what's new in version 1.4.10, and it says enable bioweapon defense mode on supported cars.
All right, so
What the
I
fuck
looked it
is
up.
that?
It says here. It
What the
says
fuck?
here, putting the Tesla HEPA filter and bioweapon defense mode to the test. Air pollution has a significant persuasive impact on public health, according to the World Health Organization. It is considered the world's largest single environmental health risk, with more than 3 million people dying every year, so more than twice the people in the vehicle accidents. So
Yeah, why
they
did they
just
call it that?
we designed a Model S and Model X to avoid collision or protect their occupants. When one happens, we felt compelled to protect them against statistically more relevant hazard of air pollution, inspired by the air filtration system in hospitals. That's what
Wow.
they did.
They're so extra. Why
Wow.
are they so extra? What the
They are.
hell is that?
Listen, okay, real quick because we're running low on time. So you're okay to give people this biohazard bullshit, but on certain Model 3s, you disabled the lights for the interior to come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, the standard range, the
It's
front
okay. It's okay
light.
for that, but it's not. But it's okay to just add biodefensive fucking mode on your Tesla. What the fuck?
Bro.
Wow, bro.
You know what? I just downloaded the app, and the one change I just saw that I really, really like. Now it tells you like your charge limit, and I usually keep it to percentage because it gives you less of a battery anxiety. But
Yeah,
now next to the charge limit, which is 90% for me, it also tells me how much miles I'm getting for that 90%, and I'm at
I
like
like that. That's pretty
two
cool.
231. So that's good because if something happened to your 90%, I want to know if my 90% is still what the factory said it was going to be, or is it now like losing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the battery charge is
So
90%, but your 90% is 100 miles, you know? Like,
So I'm gonna help you guys real quick because I know we're running low. We have 2 more minutes. When activated, biodefense mode recirculates the air through the high-quality HEPA filter, purifying the cabin air while avoiding intake of contaminated outside air. That's pretty much what they did to your Tesla. So
Wow.
thank you, Elon. Thank you.
Wow.
You care about my
Wow.
health.
All right, we're going to wrap it up for this week. I think that's enough Tesla talk, enough ghost talks on everything. I think we are done for today. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and give us a big thumbs up if you stayed till the end. And until then, we'll see you on the next one.
Take care, guys.